Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The end result, 21 yards. From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. 31-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Brady again. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They get this out left, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Seahawks nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Levante David. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right, escaping the pressure right. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you make? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Trapdoor supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for.
On 1st down. It's Carson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Again, it's Brady. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Seahawks 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Seattle.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Complete.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again here. Wilson steps away to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down right.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Myers for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, get in the way. Catch it, reload.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Check 50. 72.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded in the end zone. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10
on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete here. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, 42 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out to the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
On 1st down, Brady drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Carlos Dunlap on the tackle. It's a gain of 3.
They'll go again to Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Well done from the safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first...
Philip Dorsett by himself, past the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 77 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Brady's throw there complete. Brown has the 1st down and much more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, left side complete to Lockett.
Wilson's
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Buccaneers' 48-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Play action. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
9 brings up second and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. To throw again is Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Brady. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Check Mike 27. Check it. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. It's out of time. Shadow. Cover.
Brady to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes.
No, sir. No, sir.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 35, Buccaneers 34. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Brady. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1-yard line.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Check Grip.
Back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't going to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now.
37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Tonight,
well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.